How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Via Pinstriping page. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching. So, I got a new cart. I wanted to show everybody the upgrade. And before I show you the new cart, this is the beta tool cart. It does collapse. I wanted to show you what I was working with before. So this is like a cosmetic case that I found at Goodwill. I'd say about 5 years ago. And it breaks apart. So the bottom part, this actually, here I'll show you. So this would open up. And this is where I used to keep my paint and my brushes and all that, right? Inside of there. Sorry, not too good filming there. But this thing, I got a lot of use out of it. And so the top part comes off. Right, there's a couple of little latches here. Top part comes off. And I would put that somewhere. The bottom bit would hold the rest of my stuff. But I kept having issues with this stuff kind of ending up in like 4 different spaces. There was another tray that would land in here, which I ended up putting into my new cart. But that would end up somewhere. The other one would end up somewhere else. And I mean, it was handy for what it was. And I also used to have to carry around a TV tray as like a table. So when I went up to Nauvoo and I saw everybody using these. I think maybe 3 guys up there were using them. And I also saw Dwayne Cannett using them, using one at when we did the Butler Museum thing. I just thought, man, this is just a heck of an upgrade. Plus, it doubles as a little table, right? So let me show you. It collapses down, and I think you actually got to start on the bottom. So collapses down. Collapses down, collapses down, and is on wheels, right? I'll roll it wherever I want to. So extremely handy in that sense. I did get this thing on eBay, but I think they're also on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description for the Amazon link. If anybody's interested in getting one of these, they're about $500. They are pricey, but from what I understand, they last a really, really long time. And if you're going to be doing work, you know, do what you can to make things a little easier on yourself, right? So first off, I like the height. The height is kind of perfect for me, and I've already sort of organized my stuff. I've done one show with it. And it's pretty handy. There's a couple of extra things that I want to get that will probably help me to complete kind of what I want it to do. But I'll show you these trays also slide out, right? So here I have my brush box, which I do need to get another one, right? Holds all my brushes with the springs. This is Mac makes these aluminum brush boxes. I got my business cards here, a couple of tweezers and such if I need to grab some garbage that falls in the paint, a little ruler. I keep my Japan dryer in this small vial of what was Tiger Balm because I use such a small amount of it, and I actually use straws to kind of get little droplets out of there. I got some extra little aluminum cups to hold down these paper towels, which I like to pre-cut, right? Some Ceril paper for tracing, spare cups, which I've now been using these medicine cups, which are actually a little more readily available versus the Dixie cups. So this is something that I've started using. I saw other folks using it and kind of I got the idea for it. You know, measuring tape. This pallette's been really useful as well. I've got to the point where I no longer really need an entire table to go back to and pallet. The more I do this stuff, the more I realize that it's better to be handheld if you can. You know, I'd like to get to the point where I'm only holding a cup. You know, but this has been pretty handy. You could put that wherever, and you know, you can get these little brochures. You know, this is for the Comfort Inn and Suites. Thank you to Georgia's. Georgia's. I think I got these at a Georgia rest stop. I got a whole stack of them. So thank you, Georgia. And I'll just kind of fold these in half, right? And blam. I get quite a lot of miles off of this one little square, right? I use that corner, this corner, this corner. When I'm done with that, fold it in half with the sticky paint. And blam, I got another side, right? So I got a whole stack of those there. There's my little palette. This is from the Alpha 6 Corporation, but I don't think that they make these anymore. I think they're done making the tools there. And all these little trays, I saw Anthony Monaco, my friend Spaz, shout out to Anthony. He was using them, so I bought like one or two from Walmart. And then Hot Rod Jen was very, very kind enough to send me a couple of the ones that she didn't use because she had a few extra. So she also uses one of these, so she sent me some of these. So shout out to Hot Rod Jen for being very kind and sending me some spare ones. And I'm kind of set, you know. I keep my I got this one from like a thrift store, you know, so I've been kind of keeping an eye out on them. Here I got, you know, some blades, small ruler, right? I got a couple of regular size rulers in here that kind of slid in there. The only one that doesn't fit is my long one. It just doesn't fit anywhere. Thing's awkward and it's a pain in the butt, but sometimes it's easier to just use that. Right, and at the bottom, this bottom part does not slide out, but I have my reducers. You know, I've been having to use less and less reducers, so I put them in these PET bottles. I have 2 of them, and that lasts me enough for one whole show or one job. You know, I won't even use half this generally. I'm using such a small amount of stuff now. I have this hardener, which I've had for a couple of years, which I probably need to buy a new bottle of. You know, a jar for dirty washing to clean off my brushes. The first rinse. This is just used spirits. Some oil for the brushes when I'm done with them. This is actually the Von Dago's oil, which came highly recommended. And an array of, you know, PET bottles with 1 shot and alpha enamel, which I kind of use both of them pretty regularly. I do want to try Ronin here pretty soon. But that's it, folks. This is the new box. This is the new thing. And I'm really excited, and I wanted to show everybody my new toy. Damn thing was $500. That is not easy to spend, folks. But if you're going to do it, do it. Do the damn thing, right? So I want to do more shows. I'm trying to get out more. I'm trying to do more jobs. So far this year, 2023 has been pretty good. And yeah, I got a couple of extra things on the way. So I got another few little brush boxes for my lettering. My lettering brushes. They're actually just long plastic brush boxes that you can order online. They're really not so fancy like that aluminum one. But I found, you know, wanting somewhere to lay the stuff while I'm using it. So I'll probably get another one more of these trays to kind of stack underneath this one. And when I'm working Maybe I could just throw it up here, and that's where I could lay my brushes as I'm using them. These are square, so I kind of like to find square cups. Maybe that's where I could throw my used popsicle sticks in, because it's nice if you can reuse these and not go through them so much. It holds the towels pretty good. They actually fit in there. Sorry, they actually fit in there sideways just fine. I got some tape in there as well. So, the first run was pretty good. I didn't have any issues, but I do feel like I have a slight need for some things, and then eventually I might see if I can either have something custom made here for the top that holds cups and such. I know that Tracy McKenzie makes some stuff, and maybe I could find some square cups to just throw shit in here while I'm using it. And yeah, so we'll shut her down. Let me know what y'all think. Have a great day. Good to see y'all again.